Today, my truck is overdue for a service by 1,000 kilometers because I was in Mexico and then I was at work for a month. So I got to do a service, got to do oil changes, fuel filters, tire rotation, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to do my oil change, throw in some of this ProMax performance additive, which from everyone I've talked to works quite well. And the diesel fuel conditioner, throw some of that in it too after I do my oil, my fuel filters. And we're going to see just what kind of mileage I gain on this bone stock 2023 Ford 6.7 HO. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype.
It will.
I think it will.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll notice a difference. You'll notice a power gain just running the ProMax, and then just between the friction modifier and then the cetane boost in the fuel conditioner, I bet you'll notice mileage increase and a bit of power increase.
And I burn through a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
So like I'm running, I don't know, when I do my last oil change a month ago,
Yeah.
and I'm 1,000 K over.
Yeah.
Hey, like I'm an oil change a month on this truck.
Yeah.
So I've had it a year and a bit, and I'm at 60,000 K.
Jesus.
In a year and a bit.
That's quite a bit.
That's my call numbers.
Yeah, that's contractor numbers.
It's almost like you're running a rock scaling business.
Weird.
Oh, wait a
Almost,
second.
almost.
Weird, almost like you're the one going to work
Yeah.
today.
So what have we talked about?
We talked about everything.
This is the first time putting it in your truck?
Have you seen yourself yet?
I have, yeah. Oh, hey, the Connor, the Mike, little Blair action.
Yes.
Look at these fancy high-vis bottles.
Have you seen that one?
I haven't actually. Not.
Hey,
Ooh.
it's reusable, so you can fill it. Hey, we had them design it that way so that you can buy the 4-liter jug and then refill the bottle, and it just reseals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once it's open, like it's open,
Yeah,
but
but it'll
reseal. It won't leak, right? So you can fill it up and it can roll around your truck. It's not going to leak everywhere and stink because the stuff stinks.
Not like the Standardine bottles.
It stinks
that leak
like
everywhere.
Standardine, yeah, and they leak everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one won't, right? So it's good. Now it's got the monster truck on there.
Ooh, look at that,
You
eh?
didn't get to see that.
Let's see.
did
I
you?
didn't see that. Let me see.
Hey?
Got the old ProTech monster truck on there. ProTech Diesel Center approved.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can just as small of a Connor on there too.
Yeah. Well, you're on the box too, I think, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that bigger Connor right there.
Good dually up there though under the power stroke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I think they'll probably get traded out for something fancier.
Okay.
I think they did good on the packaging though. The packaging looks nice.
No, it does.
Right? Just good quality stuff. Good conditioner. It makes a big difference in my truck.
Well, I'm going to find out because I haven't run any of that.
Well,
I have run
throw that in your truck.
I have run the oil additive once.
Yeah.
I haven't run the fuel conditioner at all.
Yeah, well, you need to be running it every oil change,
Yes.
right?
I ran it.
So you know what your mileage is right now. So run. Let's do your oil change right now, and then we'll add the ProMax and we'll add the fuel conditioner, and then drive it for the week, and then let us know what your mileage is. I guarantee you that your mileage is going to increase.
Oh, I believe it.
Running both.
I know it picked up a bit when I just ran this.
Yeah.
Not
Have you
like-
run this in this truck before?
Just this once, but that was like
Once?
3 oil changes ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So run this and the fuel conditioner at the same time. Yeah.
So the skinny is with this ProMax stuff, we all started using Katz Azz a few years ago, the spray lube. Really good stuff. Best spray lube I've ever used. We gave it to all our friends. We gave Brad some. We gave everybody some. And then Dale came out with, or Dale brought us
Dale,
this
one of the
stuff.
partners.
Yeah, Dale, one of the partners from Katz Azz. He brought us some of this stuff to try out. We looked at it. We tried some. We liked it. We brought Brad on board because Brad is diesel shop owner. He works on these things. He wrenches on them. He does it all. So we brought Brad on board to try to test some of this stuff, see if it lived up to what the Katz Azz guys said it did. And it has been essentially a miracle oil for 6 liters and 7.3s. Anything with stiction issues, this stuff pretty much solves it. So we partnered up with them to help them do some content, help them get the word out there, because they were kind of small scale. They had the product for a long time, but they've never really been able to get any big traction with it. So they came to us, wanted us to step in, help them gain some traction with it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to run this stuff in all our rigs. I'm going to run it in my boat this summer. I run it in my Chevelle. I'll run it pretty much everywhere I can. And hopefully we can get the word out. People realize that, hey, it works, it helps, it gains you mileage, it gains you power, it fixes stiction issues. It's You said the fuel conditioner cleared up a 6.7 Cummins injector?
Yeah, we had a truck come in, it was full of water in the fuel tank, it had about 5 gallons of water in it, and it took out 3 injectors, and we told the guy he needed injectors, because it'll destroy them instantly. So we decided just for the hell of it, that we would try a heavy dose of the DFL conditioner, just to see, because the injectors were only a month old. The customer had only put 2,000 kilometers on them. So he really didn't want to spend $5,000 on new injectors a month after he just did them. So we did. So we dropped his tank, we flushed the whole fuel system in the truck, and we put a 1 liter bottle, which treats up to 500 liters of fuel. So we did a massive
5 to 1.
Yeah, 5 to 1, and we put 50 liters of diesel fuel in his tank, and then we drove it up the hill in cam loops. And by the time it got 100 feet away from the shop, it was running on all 6 cylinders, and it's now been running for 2.5 months. Perfect, no issues. And that's after basically running on straight water. And
Which
common
would
rail
kill
injectors,
pretty much any injector.
yeah, and especially common rail, because common rail injectors don't have much room for dirt or contaminants or water or anything. They don't put up with it, and usually they'll just split the tip and blow the tip of the injector in half. He was lucky it didn't split the tips on the injectors, because that you can't do anything about, but it did bring it back to life. And anything we've had with rough runs, we'll have 6 liters with Stiction and 7.3s. They'll come in, they run on 3 cylinders or 4 cylinders cold, and they run like shit, they smoke and they buck. We put the ProMax in there, and we have videos of 30-40 seconds of runtime with ProMax, and they're running perfect on all 8 cylinders, and they continue to run every single time on all 8 cylinders. So, and the additive in ProMax is also in the fuel conditioner. So they've taken the same friction modifier and they've added it into the fuel conditioner as well. So it treats on lubricity from their lubricant aspect and from
The fuel side.
from the ProMax on the fuel side. So if you're running both, you're protecting on both systems.
So,
But that's gas and diesel for the ProMax. So you can run the ProMax in anything with an engine.
So
Don't put this in your gas engine,
Don't
Brad.
put this in your gas engine. Good. This is for diesel fuel only.
Yes, okay.
but this is for everything.
But that's for everything.
So that's good. I've only put that into my diesel truck, and that's good.
And
Yeah.
I bet if there's that same friction modifier in that DFL, I bet that'll probably, well, who knows, might save some CP4s down the line.
Oh, for sure.
What are CP4s?
High pressure fuel pumps
High
in
pressure pumps.
all these trucks, because they like to do a little disco party and send glitter through your whole fuel system.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then it's like 12 to 14,000 to buy a new fuel system. Yeah.
Which is why I was just glad I had a little piece of stuff
Yeah,
stuck
you
in my
got-
fuel
you
pump.
got
Yes,
lucky.
I got lucky.
But this will prevent that if you're running it consistently.
it's all about engine longevity,
Yes.
quality of runmanship.
Engine longevity, this stuff here, the friction modifier, it attaches itself to metal, so everything will move easier. It's less drag on the engine. The other thing that it's really good for is scenarios where you have like emission systems are really dirty. So a prime example, if you're running a truck and it's got all your factory emissions, it produces a lot of carbons in the oil. And it gums up things like lifters and galleys and things like that. This friction modifier will help keep everything cleaner, and it will also help eliminate the stiction in all of those components. So, if you have like a prime example, the new 6.7 Cummins, they have a major failure with all of their lifters and their camshafts. Like these trucks are not even making the warranty, and the lifters are failing. They'll snap at an idle cold. They'll run on like 3 or 4 cylinders until they warm up, and it's all because the lifters are all gum up and they're not priming properly, and then you get a bunch of play between the lifter and your push rods, and then they eat the cam lobes off of the engines. If a guy was to run this stuff consistently every oil change, you probably would next to eliminate that failure out of that engine. But it's not going to fix a failure that's already happened. So if you have an engine that has a completely failed lifter, it's probably not going to do anything. It's probably going to make it worse, not better, right? But if you're looking for preventative maintenance and you're looking for something that's just a little sticky and a little gummy, it will fix it.
You know what? This will probably really help too then. The DODs on the LT motors. Right? The displacement on demand where they collapse the lifters.
Same principle
Yeah.
as the Cummins. It's
Yeah.
the same thing where they're shutting the cylinders off and,
Yeah.
For fuel economy, it's the same thing. They get gummed up too.
Yeah.
You know,
And then they don't reopen and they
No.
stay collapsed, and then it
Yeah.
takes out a cam and a lifter on your brand new truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all do it, and this will prevent all of that. Yeah, it'll prevent camshaft and lifter failures on engines. It'll prevent bearing failures. It'll prevent. It's just a wear and tear, right? It'll prevent wear and tear. So, but yeah, all those new trucks that are running that system, you know, all the Chevys, they shut cylinders down to save mileage. Well, all those little lifters, they get gummed up and they stick, and then they start to run. They run rough and they chew the camshafts off. So if guys are running this stuff, you know, they're going to eliminate these failures, or at least they're going to drastically increase the longevity out of their engines.
And it's not just expensive diesel motors.
No.
I run this stuff in my Firefly.
Yeah,
1 liter, 240,000, man. We put it in, shut off the noisy lifters right away, and whatever. I mean, mine only takes 3 quarts of oil, so it's pretty cheap. 1 quart of that does 3 oil changes.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
It
Right?
goes a little dab will do you. It's like grill cream if you're running a
that's right.
Firefly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely recommend everybody to try it out, though. Like, at the end of the day, we wouldn't stand behind it if it wasn't good. Mike wouldn't put his face on it for no reason, and Connor wouldn't either. You know, at the end of the day, we've all tested this for a couple of years, and we've had good results. So, you know, try it out and see what you guys think. It's going to be available, you know, at Napa's near you, and there's going to be, you know, more retailers coming up as the product gets launched. It's available at Protect Diesel in Kamloops. It's available at Napa in Kamloops, and yeah, and there'll be a lot more retailers coming down the way.
And like you say, give it a try, guys. I mean, try it once. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But I mean, we love the product, and our Katz Azz, like the spray lube, we use that every day, man.
Yeah.
We love our Katz Azz. As we like to say, it is the Katz Azz.
It is, for sure.
Okay, well,
Let's try
Get to
it.
work.
Let's get an oil change done.
Hey, hurry up, my Firefly needs one.
Yeah, you're doing that yourself, right?
Oh, I don't need much help changing that 3 liters of oil.
Are you sure?
I just need my bay back.
You sure you're not going to need some spray lube?
I got some.
I'll bring it back.
I hope so.
Just like I brought back the booster.
Yes, yes. Just like you brought back the boost.
the trick is if you take the whole rack goes back.
Yes.
When you only take one out of here, you walk away, you put it down, you leave it on the floor, and then you lose it. Ask me how I know.
And then it ends up in a dust pile swept up by Connor in a month in the shop, just like today. Okay, what do we got here, Brad?
Here we have some DFL fuel conditioner, Katz Azz, Protect Diesel, and Rust Bros. And right here we have our oil additive, friction modifier, ProMax.
How many put of those in the oil change?
On a standard diesel pickup, you put 1 full bottle on an oil change. These are tank shots, so it's one bottle per tank for the fuel conditioner, every tank of fuel.
Yep.
If you run them together, you'll gain mileage probably upwards of, I'd say, 2 to 3 points in mileage. The fuel conditioner has the friction modifier built into it, and it also has extra lubricity, cetane boost, and anti-gel
For the winter.
for the winter. Yeah.
See, I'm learning.
Yeah. We're gonna change some oil in Connor's truck and add some fuel conditioner, so you can see what his mileage gains looks like and his performance.
And spread the good word, because people need to be able to, like, this is legit stuff.
This is really good product, yeah, and it'll definitely help with drivability, cold starts. It'll help with mileage, longevity of the engine. If you have, you got an engine that's maybe run a little rough, cold in the mornings or something like that, this will smooth it right out and gain you some mileage to boot. So it's a very good quality product. It's all mineral based. There's no synthetics, no Teflons in it. So it'll definitely create, reliability. A lot of products out there are just full of Teflons and synthetics that'll cause more damage than they'll do good. And Mike's on it. Hey, it's got to be good. It's got Mike Hall on it.
It's gotta be
Everybody
good.
should buy it. It's got to be good. If it wasn't for Mike, we wouldn't be here.
That is right.
Right, Matt? If it
Yes.
wasn't for Mike Hall, we wouldn't be here.
My favorite statement.
It's got Mike Hall on it, so everybody should buy it. And if it wasn't for Mike Hall, none of us would be here.
So he's to blame?
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Look at how sexy you look, Mike. Look at that. Like, you look like you're ready for a date in that picture. If anybody would deal with you. Statements.
Statement of
No,
truth.
this
in
is for
fact.
Connor.
Anyway, okay,
You
yeah.
have your own.
I have, yes, I'm gonna use mine.
gonna
Oh,
use
and
yours.
tank shots, yes.
Yeah.
My problem is with a Firefly, I can't drop that little in. I can't put a tank, it's
Well,
half a
this-
tank.
well, this is
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
You
third
don't
of a
put this
quart.
in your Firefly. It's only for your diesel truck.
Well, the tank shots are just for diesel? I thought it was for everything.
No.
Good thing I never put it in the Firefly.
All
You're not
right.
trained up on your own product, Mike?
No.
You just put your face on it.
Well, no, I mean,
Hey?
I
This
use
is DFL. Hey? Diesel
fuel,
fuel
a lubricant.
Hey?
Well, I've only
See?
ever used, I've used it in the 2013.
Hey, don't put it in your Firefly. Don't
No,
listen to Mike.
okay, don't put the DFL in your Firefly.
Or any gas
But
engine.
you can
Or any
use,
gas engine.
but you
This
can-
can go in anything.
yes,
The ProMax can
ProMax,
go in
okay,
any engine.
yes.
Okay?
That's
And
what, well, I'm
manual
actually
transmissions.
running it in the Firefly now, and it's
Yes.
got, it
This-
seems to start better, and it's using
will.
less oil.
It'll run a lot better.
Yeah, well, the thing's got 240K on it for 1 liter motor.
Barely broke in.
Barely broken. Yeah.
Brett,
Where'd Connor go?
Blair, do you use it in your trucks?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I had it in my last motor, but now that I've gone to a fancy motor, I can't put it in until I hit, what, 18,000 K?
Yeah, yeah, well, it has to be broke in,
You
yeah.
want to break it in.
wanna
So,
break it in,
probably
'cause-
20 to 30,000 K
Yeah,
No,
before
I
you
like
start
it.
running it, but it's good stuff. Yeah.
yep. Works like a hot down. I mean, as soon as I stuck it in, my lifters and the Firefly started making less noise. So,
Quieten them right up.
yep, so I mean,
Yeah.
I like it.
And you said
Like
it,
we say, guys, all we're asking you is try it. If you don't like it, don't buy it, but give it a shot. Oh. Hello?
And we've lost them.
Hello?
yes. So it comes in a 3-pack?
Yeah, these are the tank shots. It comes in singles, 1 liters and 4 liters right now. So you can get it up to a 4 liter jug if you're doing bulk fuel. But the singles are just for 1 tank and go. And we have to design the bottle so that it can reseal. So the little reseal on the top. So if you want, you can buy a 4 liter jug and then refill the
Okay.
tank shot so that you don't have as much waste.
Yeah.
And for convenience, right? So it's really easy to use. But there's 3 of them come in there, and then it comes with 2 different funnels, depending on your application. So depending on what style of nozzle you have a funnel for each, so that you can dump them in. And then it's, like I say, it's all refillable. So if you want, you can refill them.
Cool.
That'll be for Connor if he ever gets his ass in here.
So Connor, what's up now? So you've drained the oil, put the filter on?
Filter.
Yeah.
What's
Oil
tell me?
filter's done. I'm gonna do the second fuel filter real quick.
There's a second fuel filter?
Yeah, these trucks have 2 fuel filters.
I didn't even know you had to change one.
Every 25,000, so every 3 oil changes, or 4 depending.
Is it?
What your frequency, your interval is. Yes, Matt. You know what you're doing there, Connor?
Yeah, I need a flathead or give me your pocket knife. Mine's not in my pocket. Mine's a truck knife.
Another minute talking to
Just knife. Yeah, I can't get this last clip out.
2023 10 speed.
Whatever one they ordered last time.
Same one, same part number they ordered last time, apparently. That was a 10 speed too. That was a 2021 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike's real good at it. Which one are you looking at there?
It's different than it used to be.
So this is almost like a little bit of a how-to to change your fuel filter in a Ford F-350, yes?
Yes, yes.
So what are we
different than
looking
it used
at?
to be.
What are we looking at?
You gotta push it, that's why.
Okay, Connor, what are you doing? Explain.
And then push up. This is diesel training 101.
How did you
23 power stroke. Okay, so you grab it on both sides.
Yeah, and you push it in or
No,
out?
pull towards yourself.
Oh, like
towards me,
back.
see? See the
Oh,
tabs?
yep.
Pull towards and lift.
Ah.
Hey, like that.
Yeah, I got
See?
the other 2.
There, now it's off.
Yeah, because I remember I asked Brad which way the tabs went, and he told me backwards, and I wrecked mine.
See, now show that to my staff that think that I don't do nothing.
That's right. You are
Hey.
the man, the myth, the legend.
Don't spill
I
that.
tell them I forgot.
25 years, he knows how to change a Ford fuel filter, which is more than Matt knows.
Oh, is that all dirty in there?
Don't spill me, Michael.
It doesn't evaporate like gas, Mike.
Okay,
Well, you didn't think that through very good, did you?
hang on. It does evaporate eventually.
Well, now you're all trained up, Mike, so next time if you break it, it's all on you.
I'm calling you again.
Yeah.
You start Monday, Connor.
Probably come back to work for the shop if he wants anytime. You can quit working for Mike.
Oh, that's not on me.
Okay?
Yeah, but boating's expensive.
Boating is real expensive, yeah.
Just like helicopters are expensive.
Yeah. We would have brought the helicopter.
I know I never got you the landing area.
No, Mike said no. Brad. Yeah, you called me.
Why are you worried about the helicopter coming in
He
here?
said we couldn't land here.
Because it,
Well, it should be a 3 filter.
Oh, it's not your property, right?
Well, we ordered it right for your truck. What do you mean? What's the issue?
It's not going on far enough to catch the lip.
Sure it's not a you thing?
Grab that other filter you just threw out.
They only make one three prong fuel filter for this truck. I think we use a little bit of lube in there. Push on a little further.
should be the same distance, Connor, small on the outside.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's
the
right.
operator.
It's the operator.
It's the operator, not the filter.
Operator error, as usual. There you go.
Yeah, they were just really, really stiff.
You mean they were really good and tight?
Okay.
So, but now you got to cycle the key like
Yeah, like 35 times.
yeah, full fuel cycles too, instead of pump on and pump off. At least 10 times.
Connor, it's okay to not
Okay.
diesel in the oil, eh?
Yes. If we're following the proper procedure, I need another half liter.
Yeah, but you know, but the reality is that stuff will do 20 liters.
Will it?
Yeah, I've actually told them that they should change the logo because it'll do
You
more.
actually need 1.4, right?
It'll do no.
Well,
It'll
one will do.
no. It's yeah. Like the stuff is so concentrated.
yeah.
It's honestly 1 jug is enough per oil change. That's what I do.
Yep.
But yeah, you could run.
it's definitely lighter
You could
than
run one. Have you not looked at it
Yeah,
yet?
it's green. Oh, it is
Are you
green.
gonna use a funnel, or are you gonna put it in this and then dump it in? Put it in that and dump it in.
I need some brake clean. Go spray that out with brake clean.
Yeah, cleaner.
Hang
Go
on.
clean that out, Michael.
Come on, that's why we got you here, Mike.
It's like green.
Here, watch out.
Smell it.
Hey,
What's up?
smells like vanilla.
Smells good, eh?
It does smell good.
Yeah, don't feed it to the dog. Yeah, don't feed
It literally smells like, yeah, it smells like vanilla extract, but weak.
Oh, that's good.
So, taking our liter of ProMax,
For oil change.
nice bright green. You can't mix it up with anything else. Almost, it's not antifreeze. It ain't Kool-Aid. Don't drink it. I can't believe how green that is.
Looks like antifreeze.
It does look like antifreeze. Yeah, don't pour that in your coolant.
Engine oil only.
Into the hole she goes. Okay, now I need about 14 liters, roughly,
Oil.
of engine oil.
Where's the
Pail's right there.
That's it, eh? Just 14?
just 14? Well, you'll be 13 now.
No, because I took 15 out of it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably, well, yeah, we'll put in 13. Of course, this is only a 4.5 liter pail.
I'll run the bucket, eh? Why not? It's been a while.
Run in the bucket.
Run the bucket, yeah. Hey, where's you got a jabber? Just stay up there, I'll just fill it.
Who stacks all the pails of steam at your shop?
Pneumatic guns and a tank.
Right behind the 2x4 stretcher or pipe stretcher?
We don't have pails. That's 20 years ago.
No, what's that? The joke? But did you catch the joke?
I caught the joke.
Yeah.
Get it? Pails of steam? The old oil rig joke?
Quebec humor.
Go get the pails of steam.
It's the French in them.
No, the sky hook. The sky hook. Bring in the sky hook. I say that to the guys all the time at work. How are we gonna get these bolts in here? Grab the sky hook. Bring her up there.
Do you have a funnel?
Yeah, I'm still gonna need
Funnel, Mike.
Funnel. Oh, yeah, he's got it dirty every tool I own just to do a friggin' oil change.
Well, he's protecting your investment.
You gotta find it first, Mike.
Don't do it. Just wait. So do you?
Do you recommend that application of how to put oil in the?
Like one with a filter.
Yeah, if you want to make it.
As long as it's clean, I don't care. Give me a half a water bottle if it's clean.
Here.
We got all the proper tools here at Russ Bro's shop.
Right. Where did we put that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. Does that come with an oil filter?
There you go.
Yeah, here. Oh.
Whoa! Stay away from the.
Brake clean. Oh, Michael, you're like Avery.
evaporates.
No, don't spray me with that.
Hey, You've got oil filters anyway. Here, let me. The filters are supposed to.
Good thing you can afford the repairs.
Yeah, I think that's fairly clean. Connor will do the white.
I'm amazed that anything he drives survives.
Yeah.
Anything.
What?
Oh, we're just talking about you.
Slag.
Showing the love.
Slagging my high degrees of professionalism.
No, we would never do that.
Here, let's just take this
not to
part
your
out.
face.
Why don't we just take
Yeah,
that
just
part
take the
out?
filter out of there.
I'm gonna take the filter out.
There's got something in it. Okay, well, you gonna clean the spout too, or?
Let's look
come on,
at carry
Like
away.
this, give me that.
Yeah,
Give me that. Give me the rag too. Yes.
yeah, it's clean.
$30,000 motor in this truck, Mike.
I don't think the oil would filter
What
through
the
that
hell?
real quick.
That is the stupidest funnel I've ever seen.
Well,
Look,
it
it has a lip that's gonna catch 3 ounces of oil that's never gonna come out.
What a joke is that?
What kind of joke?
Now you're critiquing.
Give me a water bottle!
Give me a real funnel. Like, what is that?
Right?
Here,
Oh, it's a water separator funnel. It's one of those
here.
for dumping gas.
How about that one?
There we go. Now we got some high class,
Brand new, never
high class
used.
tooling here.
Connor, you have to pay me for the funnel.
It'll come out of his bonus.
Yes.
Here, no, give me that.
Right.
Actually, just keep it.
Just keep it.
You don't need it.
Because it'll sit in there in the lip.
Yeah. Well, here. There you go. That's what it's for. Except you broke the handle off it, so you can't take it out. Yeah, when you gave it, you broke the handle. It's okay. You happy now?
Nice.
Well, the big one depends if you're running the 12s or the 6s, right? You shouldn't have put the screen in.
Shouldn't have put the screen in it.
I told you. We just took the screen out of the other one, then he put that one in.
Hold that for a second.
God, he just not.
No, give me a knife.
Is it your first day or what?
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna oil treat your knife handle here for
Okay.
Yeah, make sure.
you. She's a little
Oh
dry.
yeah, we got 3 hours to put in 14 liters. What?
Yeah, this is the world's longest oil change.
It's not the
know.
camera crew slowing you down like the TV show. Look at that.
I know it's Connor slowing us down, the master mechanic.
There, now she won't rust for another week.
Yeah, where is the camera crew?
You're looking at it.
You're the camera crew now?
Yes.
This is like extra bonus.
This is
camera
low
crew.
budget. This is no budget filming with Matt. Oh. We got quite the input from our American viewers. I bet you do this at your shop, measure everything out right to the drop, eh, Brad?
No, I have pneumatic guns that do it.
Well,
for
that's
me.
right. You just punch it. They just,
I just punch the number in.
yeah.
You just pull the lever and it goes.
Brad, if these
Took me
guys,
20 years to get that level of expertise, Mike.
Okay.
what's that?
It took me 20 years to get to that level of
So is
expertise.
this 7 and
Where
7?
the gun just does it
4
for
and a half,
you.
4 and a half. So that's 9.
Okay.
10. There's 10 in there.
Okay, so you need one more of these.
Yep.
I should have got a bigger jug.
Remember when we had the jug?
I bought
Remember
this
when we had the
for-
jug rack?
Yeah, those were a nightmare.
They were a nightmare.
Yeah, Westcam came, well, not Westcam, but Shell Rotella came out with it.
Yeah, there was like a rack.
Eco boxes, they called them, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a
20 liter
rack, and there were
boxes.
20-liter boxes. Well, every truck's 15 liters, so you're stuck with 5 liters left over. The waste was just incredible.
Oh, why, you couldn't pump it into the next one? Use 3 of
They're
them?
in bags in a box.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we still, oh.
So you're left over with 5 liters every time.
Well, but 3 of them does one. You don't
Yeah,
throw
no,
them
yeah,
out.
you use it, but then you have a bag of oil that you're not getting all the oil out of every bag,
No, it was a nightmare.
right?
Smells good too, eh?
Smells like vanilla.
Right? So that should be 10 liters in there. So one more of these should be 14 and a half.
And does that include the filter?
No, filter's empty.
Okay, so
I could have pre-filled it, but whatever.
you're gonna need, well, it's 14 and a half. Where does it say?
Got it. But I pulled 15 liters out.
What's pie?
That's a lot. We only do 13 and a half.
4 liters here?
You just put your camera on this and it tells you? 6, 7, 6, 8, and
Do
7,
that and then
3.
we'll start it.
Yeah.
Don't forget we gotta cycle this key about 30 times.
Yeah.
You gotta cycle the key so the
Fuel
you
filters.
change both fuel filters,
Yeah.
right? So you turn the key on, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off.
Let it run till the pump shuts off.
Yep.
So if you run out of fuel, you don't need to pull the injectors?
You would if you tried starting it. Well, you might not.
You might not.
Well, it'll push the air through?
Well, right now the high pressure fuel system isn't drained.
No.
But the low pressure side is. So if you start it right now, it'll run for like 5 seconds, then it'll die because it'll fuel starve.
So you turn
Really
it
hard on your CP4.
So you have to load it full of fuel.
Yeah, we have to prime it. You gotta prime your fuel system.
Okay, let's see how much oil's in there.
Check the level of the fluid. Should be right to the top.
It is right to the top.
That's a long dipstick.
What?
No, I think we're actually still kind of low.
Well, you're gonna be a little bit low, but you might as well start it and then top it up, or do you want to just add more now?
Well, I know it's going to take half a liter to fill that oil filter,
Yeah.
roughly. I just hate the way these dipsticks work because it's really hard to get a good reading. Right? Because like you look at this side, it looks like it's over full. But then you look at this side, there's a dry patch up here, there's a little dry patch there, so it might be close. It'll be close enough to start. Close enough to start.
Okay, well, I want to prime the, here, I'll go prime the fuel.
Do not,
What's
Mike, if you're doing it, do not put your foot on the brake pedal.
Brad's qualified to turn the key off and on.
Careful.
This isn't
Is
a
everything
key
clear?
off and on. This is a push to start.
What is this?
Yeah, so if you put your foot on the brake pedal and push the on button, it'll automatically try starting. So you cannot touch the
Hear
brake
it,
pedal.
Matt? Hear it?
That's a fuel pump cycling.
That's it cavitating because it's trying to pull air.
You close the drain, right, Connor?
I think so. Maybe I forgot to.
It sounded like you forgot to.
What is that that you went to go check on?
The fuel drain.
Because if you leave it open, it'll just keep pumping fuel. Oh, it's up.
You do until the pump doesn't sound like
And it's still sucking air because the pump's here. The first fuel filter. See now?
Suck fuel now?
Right? Change sounds. Okay, that's guy
That
talk.
didn't take 35 times.
3 to 5 times.
Oh, 3 to 5 times.
I think the spec is 3 times, isn't it?
I don't know. I do it so you can't hear it make any weird noises. Right? Listen. You can still hear it.
What's that, air?
Hear it?
Starting to sound a lot better.
Do you see fuel come out? Is it closed off there or
It's
no?
closed. But you can still hear it pulling air through this filter.
Pushing it.
Yeah, pushing it. Well, and the pump doesn't pull any on the return side, right?
It pushes it back in the tank.
Yeah, it just pushes through.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yep.
When you go open that door, you're gonna die in here. What? Takes a couple minutes to drain down on the diesels too. It's not like it's not like my Firefly
But
was.
this is also 540. It's a lot thinner. It's not 1540. 1540 takes forever to drain down.
You know, pass me that jug.
Jug of lug,
You
jug
want a
of lug.
liter? Or
I'm
one
not
and a
even.
half, you
I'm
think?
not even on the dipstick.
Yeah, so it'll be a liter and a half. Liter. Usually it's a liter if it's at the very tip.
What are the negative things that can happen if you overfill your fuel or underfill your fuel?
Oil.
Fuel or oil?
Oil, I mean, overfill your oil or.
Do you know the difference
you
between
overfill-
fuel and oil, Matt?
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you overfill your oil, your crank will splash in it. Could splash
Splash in it, yes.
Like your crank will smack the oil, which is really hard on your crank, really hard on the harmonics of the engine.
Hard on your bearings.
Aerates your oil. You start pumping oil through your.
You don't want the crank beating your oil. You want the oil below the crank.
Right.
So when you overflow
Yeah,
it, the
push
crank,
seal,
yeah.
no.
Yes, it does all sorts of bad things.
And how much fuel?
That's why they come with
If
dipsticks.
there's not enough, then you might not get enough oil pressure, and then you can cause damage to your bearings and cam.
Did-
Because your
Donnie-
pump might be sucking air.
Did the great white shark ever show you his Ford plaque?
No.
I don't think anybody's seen it in years.
It's Ford plaque.
Donnie got a plaque, or wasn't it a dipstick?
It's for the 7.3.
Yeah, for the 7.3s, because he found out somehow that all the dipsticks in the first couple years of the 7.3s were too short. And they were running less oil than they were supposed to have in them.
And it was causing run issues.
And it was causing run issues and all sorts of things. And of all the people that figured it out, Big Donnie figured it out. Oh, there goes my dipstick. So Ford, he told Ford about the problem, and Ford sent him this little plaque and this little golden dipstick thing. And
He sort of figured out the problem.
yeah,
No way.
Little tidbit for Donnie.
yeah,
Come
Right
on.
now,
Oh, that'd
ask
be a
him
good little podcast thing to do.
Yeah.
yeah. Donnie's Ford fix.
27 years ago.
Yeah, because that would have been like the first gen of the 7.3s,
I think
right?
so. I don't remember. It might have been the first Power Stroke.
Yeah, it's like 95 or 97 or
I can't
something
remember.
like that.
Yeah.
So he's not just a fucking pretty face, is what you're trying to tell us.
Yeah.
Where you at?
You could probably go even.
Well, think about how much he sold you. He's pretty smart.
Yeah, think of how many times you pulled the wool over old Mike Hall's eyes.
Hey, how many relics did you buy from old Donnie back?
Who's the one that coined the term great white shark? Blood in the waters, like money in your sock. You can smell it.
But Mike, at the end of the day, how many
The day I
times did
did
you really
okay.
lose money on? Not many.
Brad, on this dipstick,
Where I can't see the dipstick.
what's the fill line? Is it this top
The very
notch
top of the hash marks.
or the top of the hash mark?
Top of the
They have
hash
this
marks.
other line up here.
Yeah, it's not. No, below. Right to the top of the hash marks is full. Okay. And you don't have to be plumb right to the top of the hash marks.
No,
Ford,
yeah, it's full.
Ford actually fills them like in the middle.
Yeah,
half
in the middle of that.
from the factory. Room for expansion.
Yeah. So
Okay, for the fifth time he's checking.
yeah,
his
we're right there. See how those hash marks aren't full yet?
Yeah, well, you could put a little more.
Yeah, it's right there, right? There's a dry spot after those numbers, so that's where it's full too. So it's close.
So do you want another?
No.
Okay, it's close enough. It'll
You know what the
expand.
problem is with these things? You'll do this, you'll check it 100 times, you'll top it up, you'll drive for 20 minutes, you'll check it, you're over full. Every time. Without fail.
Okay. We're good. So you got to do your tank shot now, fill up on the way home with Camaro Springs fuel card.
I already filled up with Camaro Springs fuel this morning on the way out.
So we're ready to put this in?
It's in.
What?
This.
That's
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that. Yes, it's super cool.
What?
Yeah,
The steam truck.
Donnie has some good taste.
that's cool.
I know. Especially at dinner time. Yeah.
Cool, eh?
That is wild.
Yeah, well, Donnie can.
The inside.
You know
see
who
the
needs?
inside?
You know who needs to own that? Richard.
Oh god.
Richard needs to own that.
Okay, Connor, it's time for your tank shot.
There's only.
Let's see if you know how to use it. I'm gonna figure it out.
It goes in the blue one, right?
Yeah,
Goes in the blue one.
Yeah. You got it's childproof, so you gotta actually. Oh, okay, you got her.
Not that dumb.
Alright, that's good. Hey, oh. It's not gonna go that way.
Oh, it's that's rough. Yeah, that does not smell nearly as nice as the DLF or the DFL or the
ProMax.
ProMax does.
Yeah. That's all she wrote, eh? Just like that.
I do like the fact that it's a reusable can and it's not plastic.
Yeah. Because then you can buy the 4-liter jug and just fill them, and you can have 3 of them in your truck at once or whatever, and then away you go.
So you're saying you're admitting that in global warming is real? I'm kidding.
We're saying there's nothing wrong with having a reusable product,
It's great. Yes.
right?
Saves on costs and
Why waste
Only thing it needs.
if you don't have to?
yes.
We're not conspiracy theorists here, Matt.
No, we're not. No. Michael is.
Yeah.
At times.
Have you met my Uncle Bill?
There's nothing wrong with having a reusable product.
No, reusable is all good.
Yes.
But at least it's not going to be a Keurig.
Yes.
There you got your angle funnel for the Dodges.
I see that. So these come in threes?
Yeah, 3. So you get 3 tanks.
How much is it? Do you know? Retail approximately?
$33
For the box.
for the box.
So when you say 3 points, it helps with 3, like overall with the oil
Lubricity, no, it's fuel.
and this. So like the 3 points that you talked about.
Cetane boost, right? So it'll bump up your cetane.
Anti-gelling, I'm sure.
Anti-gelling for the winter time, so your fuel won't gel up, right? And then it has lubricity and friction modifier. So
But overall, this does help on fuel consumption.
Yes.
When you say 3 points, like 3%, Or like,
3 liters per 100 I gained in my truck.
oh, that's quite a bit. It's not 3 kilometers per 100.
No,
It's
no,
3
3
liters.
liters.
See, yeah,
But
that,
everybody's different because everybody drives different and every truck is different.
of course. The way it's also the way it's been driven or worn in and all that
I
stuff.
will say this.
But in mine, I gained 3 liters per 100 running both the ProMax and the fuel conditioner.
Cool.
And I just reset my mileages when I came out here because this truck has some weird bug that every once in a while just jumps to 99 and stays there. So I reset it for the drive out here, set my cruise at 110, did the whole drive out here on the highway at 110. I'll do the same thing on the way home and I'll see what I get for mileage.
Cool.
And we'll keep it posted.
Cool, so that's it. Nice and easy. And we learned about the fuel filter clip today.
Yeah, training video.
Yes.
Yeah.